Hey everybody, it's Sarah with Chocolate Covered Goodness. Thank you all so much for watching my first video. I think I had over 10,000 views, so that's awesome. I had a lot of people make different comments about some things they wanted to see, so I'm going to do my best to show you that in the next couple videos. So a lot of people wanted to know how I melt chocolate, the silicone bowls that I use that I've talked about, how to make the cone out of wax paper for piping, and to do my swirl technique at a different point of view because the first video was done on my laptop. So what I'm going to start with is how I melt and the silicone bowls that I use to kind of get those taken care of at the same time. I do use Wilton candy melts, and I also use Plymouth Pantry almond bark. Okay. And sometimes I use candy coloring from Wilton just to dye the white chocolate. If I don't need a whole lot, I don't want to spend $3 on an entire bag. Or sometimes if I just need a little bit, I do use the chips to dye the white chocolate. You need to be very careful when you're using this that you get the Wilton candy colors, not just the Wilton dye. If you get the regular water-based dye, then what happens is it makes the chocolate all clumpy and it ruins it. So, okay, I already have some chocolate in these bowls from previous use. What I like about these is they come with a top. I don't have them right by me, so I can't show you, but so what you don't use, you can just pop the top or stick them in a baggie and they're good to go for another use. So, sometimes I do use shortening. You can use Crisco, you can use whatever brand that you like or can afford. And a lot of times in these silicone bowls you won't need it. So if you'd like to come with me over to the microwave, I just start at about 30 seconds. And I will do it in 30-second increments and stir, 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 stir. A lot of times you can overheat. Like if you do a whole minute and then think you can stir it out, it's not going to happen. You're burning it. When you burn chocolate, it's extremely difficult to get it back to a fluid consistency, and even if you can, it will dry badly. So I always just recommend 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So I just need to grab a spoon. So that was 30 seconds, and if you look at it, it's still really hard, but as you keep stirring, you'll see it continue to melt because the heat is not dispersed until you start stirring. So I know from my experience, along with other people's complaints, that they burn it. It's because we're trying to do it too fast. So you just keep stirring it until it's, you know, you can tell obviously that's a big difference. It's still not runny, so we need to put it in again. So I'll do another 30 seconds. Which on my microwave is actually 40 seconds, but you know, it's close. These silicone bowls came in a 3-pack for about $16. I got them at Target online. And they are a little expensive because they're just 1 cup, you know, but honestly, they saved me a lot of money because I've never burned chocolate in these bowls. Even when I could have overheated, I've just, they don't burn. The silicone just holds it. So, I'm going to check it again. And again, you just stir, 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 stir. This bowl is hot, like to the touch. And what I try to do is just keep stirring until it's not hot anymore, and then I know the heat dispersed. So you can already see how that changes, but it is really hot, so I'm gonna stir over here. And again, this is the milk chocolate from Plymouth Pantry, but it's the same exact thing with Wilton melts. You just got to take your time. And a lot of times I notice with Wilton melts, you do have to add a little Crisco. But there, so you see you've got that nice runny, it's still thick, but as I keep stirring, and so I didn't even do it for an entire minute, and you can see that nice flow. Okay, so that's it. Come back up. come back up. So if you guys have any other questions about chocolate and melting or the brands that I use, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you for viewing and subscribe to my channel. Take care. And again, this is just Sarah with Chocolate Covered Goodness. Bye.